Hi, my name is David Yambio. I'm a community advocate, human rights defender, co-founder and the spokesperson for Refugees in Libya. Refugees in Libya, which is a self-organized movement by the people on the move currently in Libya and those who have survived the journey and live in different European countries, working for the accountability on the crimes that have been committed against us and continue to be committed against people on the move in a number of scenarios. I'm also a lead investigator on state-to-state human trafficking from the Horn of Africa all the way to North Africa, with particular focus on Libya, Sudan, Tunisia, and the Central Mediterranean. ICC, what it means for me at a personal level, is a tool and is a body that its name alone has a potential to save lives. Because when I left my country, I left based on two options: that I did not want to die and I did not want to kill. And the fact that I did not want to kill was with the hope that there is the ICC that could fight and find justice for the crimes that I have suffered. I was in military at a very young age, forcibly conscripted, and my family members were affected for a number of reasons, and also members of our community. They were colleagues, they were friends we went to school with, and when their life were put on hold or they diminished to exist, I had that potential on physical level to go and make vengeance and to kill. But the existence of ICC gave us the hope that one day we could find a better space to have a dialogue, to have accountability in many phases. So to this very day, the ICC is a vital line for many of us, and that's what I can say. What we see here in my own situation is that the victims, the survivors, the witnesses do not have the space given to them where they are protected, where they can speak, where they can, stress the things that they experience in their own format. People like me, like many others, have to undergo certain procedures to involve lawyers, which make things very complicated. And for us, this is a major challenge, because if you do not have evidence, if you do not have people who have lived the situation that you are trying to prosecute, how does that come about? It means that even the mechanism through which justice is delivered is being manipulated. On another level, we see the state are failing to cooperate, even states that have signed and ratified the Rome Statute. And with this, I live in Italy, where just recently, a few months ago, the beginning of this year, they have committed a blatant crime by releasing a wanted criminal that was arrested within the territory of Italy. So we see that when this happens, the states or the ICC does not have a mandate that can prosecute these heads of a state, because I'm referring still to the situation in Italy, where the politicians who released this wanted criminal have been, shielded from accountability, because there is a vote on the parliamentary to give them impunity against all those number of crimes. And then when it comes to the people, the actual persons who have committed crimes, who in many situations are being tried in absentia, like in the situation of Joseph Kony, which I was a victim of his during, the abduction which I faced. So how does it happen? How does justice come about when someone is tried in absentia? So this, for us, it's really a very strong challenge on how to fight and to confront impunity. But we still find ways forward that we need that space. Instead of the prosecutor coming and opening the speeches about what the ICC have done, it should be the people who should come and give their own opinions on how things should be dealt with, on why the space matters to be given to them as a priority. Well, I just said it now, and also just yesterday we heard it from a number of colleagues. We heard it from Elizabeth, we heard it from Lala, we heard it from Alexander. It means that we're being heard, because being heard in the first place means the access to justice. Now we have an active case in front of the ICC in the case of al-Hishri, who, on a very good news, was handed over to the ICC yesterday by the German government. This for us is a beginning, when there is a recognition that something has been done, a crime has been committed, and this should have not happened in the first place. When we have this recognition from different institutions, from government to the ICC body and the different department that works on victims' representation, on witnesses and all that, this is what it means for us. And when we have international institutions like redress, we have the FIDH, now we have the Coalition for the International Criminal Court, we have the Global Initiative Against Impunity. These entities is what victim-centered approach means for us, because they are not only acting as a bridge, they are working alongside us. And we want to see this in a much more fruitful way that is not only depending on one side. That's it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.